quite sure you never met these men. They say they know you.
But they can't know me. This is my first visit to England.
But, Polly, it's us, me and the doctor. Would you mind telling us your name?
I am Michelle Lopi from Zurich.
You have a passport?
Yes, of course. Here. Have I done something wrong?
No, I don't suppose there's anything for you to worry about, miss. May I just ask what you're doing in England?
I've come here to work. Look, here is my work permit.
Oh, yes, it's quite in order. Thank you. Excuse me.
Where did you learn such excellent English?
I had an English governess. Would you mind telling me what's happening?
Nothing that need concern you, miss. Everything's perfectly in order. Now, if
Thank you.
you'd just like to go through there.
Thank you.
Sure.
Polly, wait.
Just a minute, young man.
Oh, but she's a friend of ours, and she saw the mud dirt.
You're going to wait here until the superintendent of police arrives. Now, understand that.
Ah, you're going to tell him about the dead body. Very sensible.
No, I'm going to tell him about you. Put me through to Superintendent Reynolds, please.
JB, I don't think we're very welcome here. When I say run, we run.
Hello, Super. Commandant. I've got a couple of illegal entrants here. Yes. Immigration, desk number 5.
Run! Commandant.
Situation changed. They've just made a run for it. I'll give you their description.
Quick, he's suffocating.
You were 20 minutes late.
Who is he?
Meadows, air traffic control.
Good. He may be useful to us.
Still hunting for us, Doctor?
Yes. We'll have to keep out of their way until we can prove our story.
Oh, fine chance we have of doing that with Polly kidding on she doesn't even know us.
I don't think Polly was kidding on. In fact, I don't think that was Polly.
Of course it was Polly. You saw her.
You don't want to believe everything you see, Jamie.
Doctor! All clear, Doctor. Doctor!
Jamie, what was the name of that hangar?
Polly said chameleon something.
Yes, Chameleon Tours. An advertisement for Chameleon Youth Tours. Budget tours for young people between the ages of 18 and 25.
What do they mean by budget?
Inexpensive, cheap. This could be the bait. Do you know what a chameleon is, Jamie?
It's just a name, I suppose.
It's the name of a small animal, a lizard, that can change its color to merge with its background. But it's a name that could equally be applied to people as well. People who change their personalities to suit their own ends. Budget tours young people between the ages of 18 and 25. Oh, yes, there's something strange going on here.
Doctor, Jamie!
Ben, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Well, that's a relief.
Well, what happened to you two, and where's Polly? We can't talk here. We've got to find somewhere to hide. Something about passports.
I've got the very place. Come on.
Is he all right?
We'll see. Read the first line. Vocal control.
Try that.
H, X, O, A.
All complete.
Who are you?
My name is George Meadows. I work at Air Traffic Control, Gatwick Airport.
Where do you live?
Number 10, Sylvia Avenue.
Number 10?
Until last week, we lived at number 34. I've been too busy to tell the personnel department of the change.
Excellent.
Look, there's Polly.
Yes.
Look who she's working for.
Chameleon Tours.
Yes. Read this to me. Polly,
Please go away.
now something has happened to you, Polly. I want you to try and remember up to the time we left the hangar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now think, Polly. There were 3 of us in the hangar. You were showing us something. Now, what was it?
I tell you, I don't know what you're talking about.
The hangar, Polly. The chameleon hangar. You said you'd seen the man who did it.
I didn't see anything. I think you're mad. If I'd seen anyone shot, I'd have gone to the police.
Anyone shot?
I mean murdered.
I didn't say anyone was shot or murdered, Polly.
Look, please, will you just leave me alone?
What's happened to her, Doctor?
I don't know. I need to find out. Come on, let's find that place where we can talk. Right.
Come in here. I was going to brief you for this assignment, but there isn't any purpose now.
I have failed then.
Circumstances are against you. I'll make arrangements for you to leave on the next flight.
Back to base.
Yes?
What about that man? He's very persistent.
Don't worry about him. We have ways of dealing with such people.
Are you sure you haven't seen him, sir?
I'm quite sure. Oh, Jean, this is Detective Inspector Croston. Give him any help you can, if you'll excuse me.
Yes, of course, sir.
Well, now, Inspector, what can I do for you?
Well, I think I'll need a pass for a start.
Well, that's easily arranged. Anything else?
Yes, I was supposed to meet a colleague of mine here, Detective Inspector Gascoigne.
Yes?
Well, he was investigating a missing person of one of your charter flights. The funny thing is, he hasn't shown up.
Detective Inspector Crosby. What shall I say your business is?
Investigation into chameleon youth tours.
Well, what is this, please? It's a machine that takes your photograph.
Photograph?
Well, you see, you've got
No,
your...
not now. What puzzles me is this girl pretending to be Polly, yet in a way she is Polly.
She thinks she's been brainwashed.
No, not in the time. Whatever happened to her in a few minutes. Look out! All right. Up in. Jamie, we've got to find out more about these chameleon youth tours. But the trouble is, we're not free to move around with the authorities looking for us.
Well, they're not looking for me.
No, that's true. You can investigate the hangar.
Leave it to me. Now, what about you?
I'm going back to the commandant and try and convince him that there's a murderer abroad.
Well, I'll go with Ben.
No, Jimmy, I want you to find your way back to the chameleon kiosk and keep an eye on Polly.
Further call for flight number BR129 to Geneva, now boarding through Channel B at gate number 19. Further call BR129 to Geneva, now boarding gate 19.
Are you in charge here?
Yes. Can I help you?
Yes. I'm Samantha Briggs and I've come down from Liverpool.
Really?
It's about my brother, Brian Briggs.
What about him?
He went on one of your tours and now he's disappeared.
I'm sorry, I did follow.
Well, it's really very simple. I tried to get the telephone number of the hotel you sent him to and the operator said there was no such place.
Well, the operator must have been mistaken then.
So, I got in touch with the police, and they said that Brian wasn't staying at any hotel in Rome.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind and decided to go off on a different tour then.
Yes? Well, what about this then? A postcard from Brian posted in Rome.
Yes, that does seem odd, doesn't it? Would you like me to make some inquiries for you?
Well, what do you think I've come all the way down from Liverpool for?
Well, since you've put the matter with the police, why have you?
The police? They say that dozens of people go missing every week and they haven't got the men to go chasing after them all.
I see. What did you say your brother's name was?
Brian Briggs. Would you like me to spell it for you?
That won't be necessary, thank you. I'll see what I can find out, if you don't mind waiting. Is Captain Blade there?
No.
Well, I must speak with him urgently. Inquiries about a missing passenger.
I'll tell him to contact you. It shouldn't be long.
The gentleman I wanted to speak with wasn't available. They're trying to find him. Do you want to wait?
Well, I've got nothing else to do, have I? I'll be over there.
Is anything the matter?
Stuck-up thing.
What?
Not you. That girl. She just couldn't care less.
About finding your brother?
Yes.
I couldn't help overhearing. Do you think something's happened to him?
Well, that's just it. I don't know. Oh, Brian can take care of himself all right, but still.
Aye, well, I hope you're right.
What do you mean?
Well, I might just be able to help you. I can't tell you anything at the moment, but later I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. I'm sure he'll know what's best.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah,
There's a gentleman to see you.
did he say what about?
Well, yes. It's about a dead body.
Bring him in.
Would you come in, please?
Thank you. Ah, Commandant. How nice to see you again.
Airport police, please.
But at least hear what I have to say.
I've heard all I want to from you. What do you mean they're engaged? This is the commandant. Thank you.
If you're going to speak to the police, then tell them that there's something happening in this airport that may endanger human lives.
Hello, police. Commandant. Would you send a couple of men down here at once, please?
Well, since I'm obviously about to be arrested, may I make one last request? Listen to me for just 1 minute.
Not for 1 second. I've heard all I want to hear about burnt fibers, ray guns, disappearing bodies.
But there was a dead body in the Chameleon Tours hangar.
Just like a million tours.
Why? Do you know something about it?
Well, no, but the Inspector Crossan wanted to know
All
if
right,
you could-
Jean, I'll handle this. Take this man away. Put him under lock and key and keep him there.
One step nearer and I'll blow you all to smithereens. Catch.
All right. After him.
That's quite clear, is it? You know what to tell her.
I do.
As soon as you've got rid of the girl, close the kiosk and get on the next flight.
Miss Briggs?
Yes, have you found anything?
Well, yes, I have, but I'm afraid it doesn't help very much. Your brother definitely did get on our flight to Rome, but what he did when he got off the plane, I couldn't tell you.
Well, if you can't, who can?
Miss Briggs, we're dealing with thousands of passengers every week. We can't keep track of every single one. If I were you, I'd go back to Liverpool. I'm sure your brother will turn up eventually. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to close this kiosk.
Thanks for nothing. Something funny going on here.
Why?
My brother's vanished, and that lot just couldn't care less.
Hello. What's the name of the man who's in charge of this airport? The commandant? Right, well, look, can you put me through to his office, please? All right, then, air traffic control. But I want to speak to a friend of mine who should be with the commandant right now.
Doctor, I'd like you to meet this young lady.
What young lady? Where's Polly?
She's still inside.
Oh, I shan't be a minute.
Polly.
Why wouldn't you listen to him? It's all true. I'm in the Chameleon hangar now, and I've just... Ben! Ben, can you hear me? Ben, can you hear me? Ben! Are you all right? Can you hear me? Ben! Ben! Ben, can you hear me?
Who is he?
Friend of that doctor on the screen.
Did he see what happened in there?
He must have done.
Then he'll be coming here. We better be prepared for him. First, dispose of the body.
Who is he?
Well, his name's Brian Briggs. He was supposed to come through here about a week ago on holiday.
Thousands of people come through here in a week.
Aye, well, it was just a chance. Do you remember that man?
Ah, yes, I remember him. He had a pass. But I can't remember his name.
Well, he's a colleague of mine, Detective Inspector Gascoigne. Now, when did he come back?
I couldn't tell you. There's so many faces. There's a bit of bother this morning. He could have slipped through then.
Now, what sort of bother?
2 people without passports who told some story about a body in a hangar.
Well, what happened?
Ah, it was all a hoax. These 2 men, they ran away. The airport police are still looking for them.
Can you describe them to me?
One was a scruffy-looking man, medium height, wearing a frock coat. The other was a Scots boy, dressed in a kilt.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find.
you think we should go after your friend? He's been gone about 10 minutes now.
No, he said half an hour. Now we'll do what he said.
He's the right worthy, isn't he?
No. Wish I had his brains.
You're all right as you are.
Chameleon Youth Tours announced the departure of their flight number 413 to Zurich. Will all passengers please assemble in the departure line? Chameleon Youth Tours announced the departure...
Hey, look, they've opened up that kiosk now.
Aye, and where's Polly?
Will all passengers please assemble in the departure line?
I'm quite sure the first thing you want to do when you get to Switzerland is write home to your parents. But in case you don't have time, Chameleon Tours has some postcards of Zurich ready for you to write here. When you've finished your postcards, give them back to me and we'll post them for you in Zurich.
Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
Look, a postcard of Zurich, stamped with a Swiss stamp, all ready to post.
Well?
You're a right one, aren't you? Don't you see, this could explain the card I got from Brian. It was posted in Rome, but that doesn't mean to say that he posted it.
Oh, I see. You better tell the doctor about this. How long's he been gone?
About half an hour now.
Right, I'll go and find him.
I'll come with you.
Just a minute, son. I want a word with you.
Help me, please. I'm suffocating. Quickly. Somebody help me, please. I'm suffocating. Help me, please.